In the somber halls of justice, where the weight of crimes and the pursuit of truth collide, there exist tales that transcend the boundaries of ordinary courtroom proceedings. Prepare to be captivated as we unravel the shocking and bewildering reactions exhibited by individuals thrust into the spotlight of their heinous acts. These cases not only expose the depths of human depravity, but also unravel the unpredictable nature of justice and the human psyche. Picture a world where monsters come to life, not on the silver screen but within the confines of real courtrooms. We delve into the unsettling cases of Jeremy Lee Moody and Christine Moody, whose courtroom theatrics echoed their sinister crimes. Witness the chilling saga of Alex Murdaugh, whose shocking revelation shook the foundations of a powerful legal dynasty. Then enter the realm of nightmares with Joseph DeAngelo, the elusive Golden State Killer, and the perplexing courtroom drama that unfolded. Brace yourself for the horrifying tale of Armin Meiwes, whose twisted desires led to a macabre feast. Finally, peer into the darkness with Mark Latunsky, whose Grindr date turned into a grisly scene of horror. The following narrative transcends the bounds of true crime, painting a vivid tableau of trials where reality eclipses fiction. Join us on this journey through the courtroom, where the line between justice and madness blurs, and the shocking becomes. Case 1. Jeremy Lee Moody and Christine Moody. In the quiet town of North Carolina, the tranquility of the Parker residence was shattered in July 2013 when Marvin and Gretchen Parker fell victim to a heinous crime. A neighbor's 911 call unraveled the disturbing scene, with the couple found dead, shot at close range and stabbed. The ensuing investigation led authorities to Jeremy Lee Moody, 30, and Christine Moody, 36, who were charged with 2 counts of murder, kidnapping, and firearm possession. The courtroom became a stage for the Moody's unnerving behavior during their sentencing. Initially requesting a 30-year sentence to see their children grow old, their true colors emerged when consecutive life sentences were handed down. Rather than remorse, Jeremy brazenly taunted the victim's family with vile insults. Christine echoed her husband's lack of regret, stating that killing a supposed pedophile was the best day of her life. The chilling absence of remorse was further underscored by Moody's revelation of their plans to target more sex offenders. Their twisted motivation, rooted in claims of childhood sexual abuse, manifested as a desire for revenge against those who had allegedly hurt them. Psychologist Harold Morgan suggested that Moody believed they had a divine assignment to eliminate all sex offenders. The Moody was linked to a white supremacist group known as Crew 41, infamous for targeting sex offenders. Despite their association, they denied any connection between the Parker murders and the group's activities. The courtroom drama unveiled a dark nexus of hate, vengeance, and an unsettling belief in divine retribution. Despite the Moody's shocking behavior, justice prevailed. They were sentenced to consecutive life terms, reflecting the gravity of their crimes. The courtroom saga of Jeremy Lee, Moody, and Christine Moody stands as a haunting testament to the depths of human depravity and the complexities of seeking justice in the face of unrepentant malevolence. Case 2. Alex Murdaugh. In a tale that unfolded within the walls of a powerful legal dynasty in South Carolina, tragedy struck on June 7, 2021. The lifeless bodies of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh were discovered near the dog kennels on their sprawling estate. With over a year passing without arrests, the spotlight turned unexpectedly onto Alex Murdaugh, a prominent personal injury attorney and heir to the dynasty. As the trial commenced, state prosecutors presented compelling evidence against Alex Murdaugh. They argued that he had orchestrated the murders, shooting his wife and son at close range with a rifle and shotgun. The motive? To distract from his financial misdeeds and gain sympathy. The case relied on circumstantial evidence, including mobile phone data and gunshot residue, as no murder weapon was ever found. Despite the reprehensible crimes attributed to him, Alex Murdaugh mounted an emotional defense. He confessed to years of theft from clients to fund his prescription painkiller addiction, suggesting a spiral into desperation. His tearful admission revealed a man entangled in a web of lies and criminal activity, yet he maintained his innocence in the murder of his wife and son. After 20 months of denial, a jury found Alex Murdaugh guilty of all charges in less than 3 hours of deliberation. As the judge pronounced his sentence, Murdaugh, once an esteemed attorney, stood emotionless. He now faces 30 years to life in prison without parole, as prosecutors opted not to pursue the death penalty. The shocking courtroom revelations exposed a man who placed himself above all else, unraveling a tragic tale of deceit, addiction, and the ultimate betrayal. Case 3. Joseph DeAngelo. Joseph James DeAngelo Jr., infamously known as the Golden State Killer, terrorized California from 1974 to 1986. His crime spree included at least 13 murders, 51 sexual assaults, and 120 burglaries. DeAngelo earned different nicknames, striking fear into the hearts of Californians. For decades, law enforcement grappled with challenges and false leads in the quest to unmask this elusive predator. The turning point came in 2018 when investigators, armed with DNA evidence and forensic genetic genealogy, charged Joseph DeAngelo with 8 counts of first-degree murder. This breakthrough also connected him to the Villa Ransacker crimes. The long-awaited capture brought a mix of closure and haunting revelations. During the sentencing, an eerie atmosphere pervaded the courtroom as victims' families confronted their tormentors. California's statute of limitations prevented charges for the rapes committed in the 1970s, but DeAngelo faced charges for 13 related kidnapping and abduction attempts. The tension was palpable as DeAngelo, yesterday frail and wearing a face shield, stood to hear his fate. Emotional victim impact statements echoed through the courtroom, recounting the horrors inflicted by DeAngelo. Family members shared harrowing experiences, from narrow escapes to the lasting trauma caused by his actions. The statements painted a vivid picture of the profound and enduring impact of the Golden State Killer's reign of terror. In a surprising twist, DeAngelo offered a brief and unexpected apology during the sentencing. "I've listened to all your statements, each one of them, and I'm truly sorry," he murmured. The apology, however brief, stood in stark contrast to the decades of silence and anonymity that defined his criminal legacy. On August 21, 2020, Joseph DeAngelo received multiple consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. While justice was served, the courtroom saga of the Golden State Killer revealed the enduring trauma inflicted upon victims and the chilling nature of a crime spree that haunted California for decades. Case 4. Armin Meiwes. In March 2001, the world recoiled at the revelation of Armin Meiwes, a 43-year-old engineer from Berlin, whose dark desires were exposed through a now-defunct website catering to people with cannibalistic fetishes. His chilling advertisement sought a willing volunteer for the ultimate act, to be slaughtered and consumed. Responding to Meiwes' twisted ad was Bernd Jürgen Brandes, a 43-year-old man who tragically became the victim of Meiwes' gruesome fantasies. Their fatal encounter at Meiwes' home was recorded in a horrifying video where Brandes consented to the amputation of his penis before being killed. The horror did not end there, as Meiwes proceeded to dismember and consume Brandes over the following 10 months, storing the remains in his freezer under pizza boxes. The shocking case came to light in December 2002 when a vigilant college student noticed Meiwes' new online ads seeking more victims. The authorities were alerted, and Meiwes was arrested. In January 2004, he was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 8 years and 6 months in prison. This decision drew widespread media attention and raised questions about the adequacy of the legal response to such heinous acts. However, the story didn't end there. In April 2005, a retrial was ordered, and in May 2006, Meiwes was reconvicted, this time for murder. A psychologist's assessment revealed that Meiwes still harbored fantasies about devouring the flesh of young people and posed a risk of reoffending. Consequently, he received a life imprisonment sentence, marking the conclusion of a macabre tale that shocked the world and highlighted the dark corners of the human psyche. The case of Armin Meiwes serves as a haunting reminder of the depths of depravity that can manifest in the most unexpected ways. In the chilling corridors of justice, we've unraveled tales that expose the depths of human depravity and the unpredictable nature of justice. From the courtroom theatrics of Jeremy Lee Moody to the unraveling dynasty of Alex Murdaugh, the Golden State Killer's reign of terror, and Armin Meiwes's macabre desires, each case offers a haunting glimpse into the dark recesses of the human psyche. Join us on this riveting exploration of true crime. Subscribe for more gripping narratives that delve into the complexities of justice and the shadows that lurk within.